I ask you, does it sound like somebody who's willing to come to court and meet and resolve these issues?
Your Honor, I had a message from one of my counsel's aides to say that I should be in court by 12 o'clock, because that was because Your Honor has imposed a guillotine that the cross-examination of the Prime Minister would end at 12. So I turned up at 12.
No,
May I explain? I was told that the guillotine had already been laid, that he would be given 2 hours. I asked my counsel to request the court to finish this 2 hours so that I can attend to some important matters. There's no disadvantage to anybody to be sitting here and finishing off this cross-examination within the 2 hours. What I do not want to be a party to is a deliberate abuse of the process and the proceedings of the court by delaying tactics.
So, Mr. Lee,
And by asking irrelevant questions, Dr. Chee is running out the guillotine. So at the end of the day, we have had this confrontation face to face. Have you thrown any dirt? Have you dug up any scandal? Are you still saying, as you said before, that this government is run like the NKF?
now, Mr. Lee,
No.
let me try to...
We are here because you have said that.
Mr. Lee, I'm going to ask you this question, and I wish you would just stick to the questions that I pose to you. I'm asking you, why did you come to court? Let me rephrase that.
Because I was asked by the counsel.
Let me rephrase my question. Let me rephrase
that I
my
should
question.
come
Are you telling the courts right now that you had nothing to do with the curtailment of this entire process right now?
Your Honor, I made the application this morning, and Your Honor would remember
Mr. Lee,
that I said that I was very troubled by what the Chees were doing yesterday, and that it was quite apparent that they had nothing to ask which was of any relevance, and that, unfortunately or otherwise, has been proven in this exchange.
Mr. Lee,
And I said, Your Honor, that the whole purpose of the cross-examination was to insult, annoy, and to scandalize, and that's also been proven true. For that reason, I had asked that there be a guillotine. Your Honor had full power to control those proceedings. Now, that order has already been made, and I don't see why this witness should be asked to explain something that was the subject of my application and Your Honor's order.
do you see the game that's being played here, Mr. Lee? Do you see how that you are beginning to hide behind your counsel and then say, look, I'm willing to confront them. It's my counsel. Now, I'm going to ask you this one very simple question, Mr. Lee. Right here, right now, tell Mr. Davinder Singh, don't interrupt. I will answer these questions as they are put to me right now.
Your Honor, I have briefed counsel. I've always found it's never wise to be my own lawyer in my own case. I know that some people believe that they can do otherwise, and I'm quite sure that Dr. Chee is making a very great impression on all the reporters in this court of how he is better than Mr. Ravi. But that is not the position I take.
I think you
I
meant
believe
Singh.
Mr. Singh is better qualified to deal with the legalities of this case than I am.
Well, I should hope so with all the training that he's got. Now, coming back to my question, Mr. Lee, is your answer no? That you will not tell Mr. Singh, stay out of this, Let me answer my question let me finish my question, because you have said, and I repeat to you, that you will answer not only questions about the particular defamation issue, but on all issues in my life.
Yes. As long as that was what was an issue, and it was an issue when the summary judgment was appealed against, and we turned up for the hearing. But you dodged the hearing.
Mr. Lee, you are not unintelligent. You know precisely what you meant. And what you mean is that come and ask me all these questions that doesn't pertain to this defamation suit, and I will answer you, because my entire standing, including the standing of this government, is at stake. Is that not correct?
I think, Dr. Chee, we will cut short these proceedings to become more relevant.